Hey my friend, this is Nestor Nidome, and today I wanted to actually bring to you some information that I just learned from one of my mentors. And he was talking about, why people open their emails. And one of the big reasons, is the title. The title of your email should be, enticing and catchy, and it should entice people to open their emails. But there's something particular that he was talking about, and that's basically when the actual name. Some people either don't put their name or put initials or put something else there that doesn't let a person know who is sending that email. And that's one of the most important things in an email, because apart from the title being enticing, you can have the most enticing title. But if the person doesn't know who is, if they don't know who is sending that email, most likely it's not gonna be opened, because people, they get bombarded all the time with emails. I know I get bombarded with emails all the time, and sometimes when I get these emails who I don't really know who they're from, I usually just toss them to the side, because I don't really remember if I opted into a website or what. And I'm pretty sure you guys are doing the same thing. So the next time you are going through your email box, try to notice what emails you're opening and you're actually active on, because those are the ones that are catching your eye. You're paying attention to them, and most likely if you do the same thing that they're doing, you're gonna start getting people to open up your emails if you do have an email list. But that's one of the most important things, is basically having a real name, your real name on, so they can know who they're sending it from. But at the same time, you're branding yourself so people can start knowing who you are, like Nestor Nidome. Like if you're in my email list, you will get, and it will say, Nestor Nidome, and then it'll have the title, because I want you to know particularly that it is coming from me. I want you to have the confidence that email is from me, and that when you open it, you will get some value. You will get something that you like. It's not gonna be something that is just trash, or you don't know who it's coming from. I want you to get to know me. I want you to know. So that's one of the things that intrigued me about this video that I saw, was because he's talking about how people don't put their names, and I just wouldn't understand, why wouldn't you put your name, or why wouldn't you put some sort of title. But I've seen those that those types of emails where they don't have a name, and even though the title is good, it always kind of smells a little fishy. It smells a little fishy that they don't have a title. It's kind of like, a name. So you keep wondering, it's like, well, who is this email from? I don't understand why they don't have a name. And it's kind of like, what is this? There's so much fraud out there that that's why you don't want to open it. You don't know if it has a virus or what. But if you do have an email list and you are not using your name or something, that's one of the suggestions that I will give you, is, make sure you have a good title, and make sure that you have a good, your name right there. Because if people opted into your capture page or your website or wherever you're capturing that email, they want to know that it's coming from you. Specifically, if they saw a video or they saw something specifically from you, then by not putting your name, you're not reminding them that they opted into your website. You're not reminding them that it's coming from you. So if you do have a list, try to put that name. Try to put a good title. Another suggestion, that's what I do. I'm always noticing what emails I'm opening, because that means that they caught my eye and my attention enough for me to open those emails. And that's something that I use all the time. I try to not copy it straight up, but I try to notice, why was it that I opened that email? What caught my eye? And so I try to use the same kind of techniques. I try to learn from the best. Another thing I also do, I'm always opting into other people's websites, because I want to learn what they're doing. I want to learn what what their business is, of course, but also at the same time I want to learn their techniques, because if they're getting success and I see what they're doing, maybe that will always give me some sort of knowledge, some sort of skills that I can use on my own techniques. So there you go, guys. That's the tip for today. I hope that it gave you some value, and if it did, share this video all over the place, like it, and comment on that. Let me know what your techniques are when it comes to emails. Comment on the, give some value to the community, right? Comment on what's working for you, what you're doing. But with that, this is Nestor signing off.